Hello everybody and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're outside again in a different location. My bus is behind me. It's a little bit windy out here today, so it's been interesting already. This is take 2. We're just gonna go with it because it's beautiful outside. It's still a little smoky, but that's okay. If you're new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then you choose a stack. Today, stack number 1 is the Medicine Card Oracle Deck by Jamie Sams. Stack number 2, let me set this down. Stack number 2 is the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti. And stack number 3 is the Secret Language of Light by Denise Sharpie. So that's our stacks. Hopefully when I do the reading it resonates with your question. But, you know, like I say every time, listen to the whole video because maybe there's something in the last stack and you chose the first one. Today we are joined by an amazing crystal. This is a Brazilian agate that I recently acquired. And this is going to join us for our reading today. Okay, let's just dive right in, okay? If you chose stack number 1, golden singing bell. If you chose stack number 1, let's see what our spirit guides want us to know today. What do our spirit guides want us to know today from these animal medicine cards? Who wants to talk to us today? I've already meditated. I've already talked to the postal carrier. He showed up right when I started filming. Okay, this is the one. Card number 18, which is a 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 is all about completions, ends of cycles, we're finishing something, and we get the links. The links. Beautiful. Big cats. So let's see what the book says about card number 18, the links. Secrets. It is said that if you want to find out a secret, ask Lynx Medicine. Unfortunately, it is difficult to get the silent lynx to speak. It's hard for me to speak right now. To be confronted by the powerful medicine of lynx signifies that you do not know something about yourself or others. Lynx is the keeper of the secrets of lost magical systems. By the way, I have to point this out. There is a ray of light coming right down on me, and I'm in the shade. Lynx has the ability to move through time and space and to go into the great silence for unraveling any mystery. Lynx is not the guardian of secrets, but the knower of secrets. The problem lies in getting Lynx to instruct you. He or she would rather be off chasing a bird or kicking sand in your face than running circles around you. Lynx medicine is a very specific type of clairvoyance. If this medicine is strong in you, you will get mental pictures concerning other people and the exact things they have hidden, either from themselves or from others. You will see their fears, their lies, and their self-deceptions. You will also know where they have hidden the treasure, if there is any. You never speak of these revelations, you simply know. It brings up a really good point that those of us that have that clairvoyance, We don't have to share it every single time. It's not about, I know what you don't. It's not that. It's sometimes we're given that information, but we do not need to pass it on. We don't have to show off. That's the ego. The ego says, hey, I want attention. Okay, I got to point this out. Big semi just went by, and his trailer was loaded with huge boulders. And for a split second, I was like, ooh, come here. Drop them off in my yard. But I get distracted. So the ego gets in the way and, does that thing of, I want to tell people things. I want to tell people things because that way it makes me feel more powerful. No, you don't have to. Your power comes from within. Your power does not come from your ego. It does not come from attachments or demons. It comes from you. So you don't have to share everything. And sometimes if you share it, that person's not ready for it and they don't know what to do with the information. And you could confuse the heck out of them. You could throw them off whatever it is they're doing. They're just not ready for that information yet. The only way you can coax information about yourself out of a Lynx medicine person is to respect the practices of his or her tradition. If you go to a gypsy who has Lynx medicine, you must show your respect by paying with money after the reading. If you go to a Choctaw medicine person, he or she will reach into your midsection or use other traditional methods to help you. A blanket or tobacco should be given in exchange for the medicine that he or she has performed for you. This maxim is known as the law of the Lynx people and is practiced by Native American, Gypsy, Sufi, and Egyptian cultures among many others. There has to be an exchange of energy. It doesn't have to be money. Money is not the be-all, end-all, okay? This is what we've been taught in America, that money is everything. It's not. Sometimes it's a gift of something from yourself. I find so much joy in gifting something that is mine, that has my energy on it. And it could be, a salad. It could be a stone. It could be one of the dragons that I make. It could be a plant. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the love that's in that thing. It's your love. So if you've pulled the Lynx card today, which, if you chose stack number 1, you did, you can be sure that secrets are afloat. If this is your personal medicine, you should listen to your higher self. Be still and pay attention to the revelations you receive, either in the form of mental pictures or through a high voice or frequency in your ear. Perhaps you will receive information in the form of omens. Yesterday, I've never seen this, but I was sitting right here, and this bright red cardinal was in my lilac tree right there. I've never seen a cardinal on this property, ever. I've been here for over 10 years. Never seen a cardinal. And this bright red cardinal was right there in my French lilac, and just looking at me. Talk about an omen. That was Grandma. Hi, Grandma. So, if the Lynx comes into your life today, you're supposed to pay attention. You're supposed to listen. A lot of times people ask me questions about the communication with beyond, with your higher self and all that. You can talk to your ancestors and your spirit guides and God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit. But the more important part is to listen, to find that still point, because they give us messages all the time, like this shaft of light right here. This is a message. The problem is we don't listen. We don't go to that still point. The still point is where we're not thinking about what we have to do today. We're not thinking about yesterday or tomorrow or next month or 3 years ago or 25 years ago. We're in this moment right now. Right now. And maybe we're just listening to the trees rustling their leaves. Maybe we're listening to the grass grow. Maybe we're inside in a totally quiet room and we're listening to our own heartbeat. That's what we need to be doing. That's where we get the revelations. That's where we get all the true messages. Not with all this noise that's going on out here around us. You know, it's funny, I like doing these readings outside, but I do find it very distracting because there's traffic going by, there's birds, there's the shaft of light coming down, there's all these distractions. And so I have to very carefully pay attention to just right here. Because I need that still point. And that's what stack number 1 is all about, is listen to the links. Yes, you can ask the links questions, but listen. This is the key. Listen with your heart. Don't listen with your mind, because your mind makes up all kinds of stuff. Like, you know, like the cardinal that appeared. My mind could go, well, that's just a cardinal. That's just a fluke. It landed in that tree because it was hiding from another cardinal or whatever. That's the mind coming up with the BS. The heart is going, my grandmother loved cardinals. She had all these little cardinal figurines. That was my grandmother saying hi. Because I opened myself and I listened. And immediately I got grandma. Sweet. So listen with your heart. Find that still point. Be still. Like I said, that's where the messages come in. Okay? Nice reminder for all of us. All right, let's do some golden singing bell. And I'm just going to get some water here. Okay, if you chose stack number 2, you get a card from the Tarot of Dreams. Let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say. What do our spirit guides want us to know today? In stack number 2. What do our spirit guides want? Okay, we're taking the top one. So excited they had to throw the card right out. We get card number 10. 10 is divine. It's a new beginning. And it's the wheel card. What happens with the wheel? It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It goes round and round. And the wheel is all about, because this is divine, it's a new beginning. There's a new cycle beginning. What's happening in your life? You know, we had a 9 in stack number 1, and now we have a 1 in stack number 2. You go from a 9 to a 10 or a 9 to a 1. This is divine intervention right here with this shaft of light. New beginning. Whatever you asked your question or your issue of, this is saying, first of all, it's like a clock. This is what I heard. It's a clock. It's saying it's time. Okay? It's time for what? It's time for the new cycle to begin, which means you got to take that first step. You got to take the first step. What does that mean? What are you doing? Is it that you have to let go of things so that, yay, so that the garbage man, okay, so the garbage man is hauling things away. Again, I take this as a sign. He's right there. Let go of the old stuff. That's what that is all about. That is all about let go of the old stuff, because here's a new timeline, a new version of you. I've been doing this for the last few months and it feels amazing. You guys, I've had so many questions and so many people worried. It's stuff. It's just stuff. I am not putting my emotional attachment on it. Nobody else should either. It's stuff. My stuff does not define me. It doesn't. My vehicles don't define me. My furniture doesn't define me. This property doesn't define me. I define me. This is me. Actually, me is inside this physical body. But we got to get rid of the old stuff. Now, the old stuff, what does that mean? Old habits. Maybe you want to start eating healthy. You want to quit smoking. You want to quit doing drugs. Old habits. Hoarding. Maybe you want to stop hoarding something. You know, I had a few collections that I spent, you know, I look at it and I go, yeah, I spent a lot of money on that stuff. What does it mean today? Not a darn thing. I have this one collection. I loved it. I loved gathering it. It brought me happiness at the time. It's all in boxes now. And I'm going to donate it. Because I don't feel the same way as when I was collecting it. I don't need those things anymore. Actually, I don't need most of the stuff in my house. Because it's not me today. It was me then. This is the new me. This is what this wheel is talking about. We all get the chance to be reborn. And this is the year to be reborn, to redefine ourselves. I've redefined myself many times. So this is old hat for me. I think I've lost everything. Like, I literally lost everything 3 times. And now I'm willingly losing it. And it, believe me, it feels much better this way. But when we release all that old stuff, it makes room for the new version of me. It makes room for new experiences, new people, new things. Yeah. I can't even give an example. I was reaching for an example. I'm like, I don't even know what is coming for me. But I know that as I release all this old stuff from my 9, right? This is a 10. The 9 is the completion, the releasing of everything. I know as that happens, the 10 can come into being. It can come into play. The wheel spins around. We went from here all the way around to here again. And when you redefine yourself, it's like being reborn. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be glorious. Why do I know that? Because I refuse to believe anything else. And because we create our own reality, why would I want to spend all my time worrying, well, what if this happens? And what if this happens? What if I become a millionaire? That's what I'm going to think about. What if I have all my dreams come true? That's what I'm going to think about. What if I'm so happy I can hardly stand it? That's what I'm going to think about. You know, focus on those things. The wheel's coming around. This is the year to redefine yourself, whether it's in a relationship, getting rid of stuff, losing old habits, finally getting a job that's your joy instead of just a job that's for money. Maybe you're getting your dream home. Maybe you're going to travel around the world. Whatever it means to you, this is the year to do it. And the wheel has come around, and now is the time to redefine yourself. So whatever your question is, the answer is redefine yourself. Now, if you say, because I know some people do, I hear this all the time in my shop, well, what will my family think? Who cares? Why do you give them your power? Yes, I know that sounds harsh, but you know what? People redefine themselves all the time. And maybe your family will be excited for you. So don't put that negative spin on it that, oh, no, what will my family think? Talk it over with your family and say, you know what I really want to do? I really want to travel. I really want to live over here instead of here. Come with me. It doesn't mean you're going to just run away. Talk to your family if you have one. Like for me, it's really easy. I have no family, so I can do whatever I want. I'm free. But don't let them hold you back because you're not even going to talk to them about it. Okay? That means you've given your power away. And if there's somebody out there that needs to hear this, stop giving your power away to other people, friends, family. Think of it this way. You need to surround yourself with people that support you and your dreams. So talk to your family if they're the ones you've given your power to, and say, this is what I want to do. Please support me on this. Thank you. If they don't support you, that's on them. It is not on you. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do your dream. It means you need to accept the fact that they're not going to support you and then move on. And move on means whatever it means to you, okay? If you stifle your dreams this year, you will live in resentment for the rest of your life. That's not a good place to be. And resentment, down here, you get physical issues. That's liver, kidney, spleen, gallbladder, those vital organs, that whole area down there. You don't want that. Figure out what your dreams are, because this is the time. This is the time to start living your dreams, to start redefining yourself so that you can be the fabulous, glorious person that you're supposed to be. That was a powerful stack number 2. Whew. Let's do a little singing bell after that. Look at that ray of light. Isn't that just amazing? All right, if you chose stack number 3, you get the secret language of light. And let's see what our spirit guides have to say today. Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay. Okay, interesting. Stack number 1, we had a 9. In stack number 2, we had a 10 or 1. And now in stack number 3, we have a 9 again. So, 919. Let your light shine. Isn't that interesting? Let your light shine. Here's our affirmation. Let me just go like this. Let your light shine. And you notice that it's coming out of the heart. Let's do that right there. Card number 45. And that's going to be way in the back. I think it's the last card. Okay, so this is the last card in the deck. Again, completion, ascension, finality. Be authentic. Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. This goes right along with what I was saying earlier, that we need to redefine ourselves and allow our true selves to come out. Allow your true self to come out. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. Okay. Not all of us want to fit in. Not all of us want to be one of the sheep. Compromise breeds resentment. Exactly what I said in stack number 2. That if you compromise, if you give your power away to your friends and family or strangers or society or your church or whatever, you will live a life of resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. What you perceive that others think about you. So there's their opinions, and then there's what we perceive to be their opinion of us. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace, and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways toward anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you? You are beautiful. So true. We need to be ourselves. Seems to be the theme here. We need to be ourselves. We need to let our true self shine forward. You know, back in the day, I worked in corporate America, and I was a manager. And part of the time I worked at IBM, and I wore the navy blue suit with the white blouse and the pumps and the briefcase and the pager, and that was before cell phones. And I played the part. It's totally what it was, playing a part. Okay, and we have a whole bunch of birds overhead giving us an affirmation. I was playing a part. I was playing the corporate manager. Was I happy? Absolutely not. I was not being myself. Was I making good money? Yes. Did I have 3 ulcers? Yes. Was it worth it? You know, I did what I thought I was supposed to do at the time. Would I do it again? No. I'm smarter than that. Now I run a shop where I dress however I want to. Sometimes I look at what I wear and I go, God, it's like a 5-year-old dressed me this morning. And then I go, sweet. Excuse me. Sweet. 5-year-olds are full of life and passion and fun and play. That's how I want to be. I don't want to be that stuffy, stodgy corporate manager again and hold everything inside and allow that job to suck the life right out of me and my soul. No, I don't want that. I want to do what I want to do. I want to grow a ton of dandelions in my front yard, which are right there, by the way. I want to dress the way I want to dress. I want to be the fun person that I know is inside me. So if I want to just close my business for a day or a week and go play somewhere, I want to do that. That's what this is talking about. If you want to take a day off from work and go kayaking, what's stopping you? There's things that we have to do in this society, but really, do we have to? It's a choice. It's all a choice. We have to do certain things so we can pay the mortgage. Okay, but can you at least make it fun? Don't let others stifle the you that's you. Okay, the real you. Don't give them your power. But most important, don't allow yourself to stifle you. Because that's what a lot of people do. We stifle ourselves because we're in control. We make decisions, conscious or unconscious, all day, every day. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Think about those decisions and who you're giving your power to when you're making the decisions. Am I giving my power away to somebody because I'm doing this a certain way? Am I giving in by doing this a certain way? Am I giving in by not doing this? There's so many. Can't even finish that sentence because this is what's coming. Live with intention. Intention means I focus my attention on what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I dress and where I go. It means I'm not allowing others to influence those decisions. I make the decision, and I make it for my highest and greatest good. I have so many stories, but I'm not going to tell them all. Just live your life with intention. When you live your life with intention, when you focus on all the positive that's out there and in here, your life changes. And like I was saying in stack number 2, this is the year where we redefine ourselves. So live with intention. Figure out who you want to be and how you want to be, and live that way. Because life is so amazing if you allow it to be. Okay? Don't give your power away. Let your light shine. That was stack number 3. Super powerful today, in a very loving way. Thank you for joining me today. I send everybody blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. See, the birds agree. I love you guys. Have a blessed day, and thank you. Thank you for joining me. Mwah.